For the past 20 years, Caroline Felicity Anton has been counseling victims and perpetrators of domestic violence and substance abuse in the Tohono O'odham community. A survivor of these social ills herself, Caroline has dedicated her life to helping others survive and choose new paths. Thriving only on donations and a dedicated staff of volunteers, Caroline is making a difference in her community. I spent the day with her at her home in Three Points, Arizona, and this is her story.
Hi, my name is Caroline Felicity Antone, and we are at my home in Three Points. I've lived here probably about 3 to 4 years, um, and I love it out here. It's beautiful, it's scenic, and the sunsets are just amazing. But the other thing that I have here is I wanted to start a nonprofit, and I just received my 501c3 about a couple months ago, but we haven't actually done anything right now because our office needs a lot of help. Um, First of all, it needs to be leveled off. They said that in September we became a flood zone. So even though my trailer is still parked here, we have to add so many feet before we can set it up. So we actually have to move the trailer, put the dirt on there, and then move it back. So right now it's just sitting there vacant. I am a grandma. I have 4 children that I gave up for adoption, but since reunited and I'm able to be in my grandchildren's life. I have 3 businesses. One is EMIC, a counseling business, and one's Native Talk Productions, where I'm learning how to do video, also making documentaries about domestic violence on the nation, domestic violence regarding youth on the reservation, and trying to make a difference with the lens. And I call that healing, healing with media and art. And all of that came from the experience that I've had within my own life as a Native American woman to develop these programs that weren't available before. There were counseling and there was support and there was many good programs out there, but we didn't know of them and we didn't know how to ask for help because we're very prideful people, and there's so many cultural conflicts within the programs that I think that's where I have the unique ability to see individuals as they are and why they're not asking for help and why it's so hard for us to humble ourselves to say that we need help. On to my right, there's a picture of one of my cousins who I loved him dearly. We survived together. Our parents both drank, and a lot of times we would go to the bars and we would be made to sit outside all day, all night until whenever they figured they would go. And sometimes we were hungry. We would have to go begging around for food because they would forget about us. My cousin died recently, probably in the last 2 years. He drank and drank, and then he was diagnosed with diabetes. And the week that he decided, or I don't know how long it was when he decided to quit drinking, he went with some people who were drinking, and on their way back home they wrecked, and him and this other guy died. Our family doesn't stop growing just because we've lost one. It continues, and that's what I want to tell people, is that we're strong. Our family, our history is strong, and that's why I named my business EMIC, because of the kinship that we have for each other. We just need to make that stronger and better for the future of our children and our grandchildren. We can't do nothing about people right now who are dying. We can only bring out the message. If they choose to continue on that road, that's the chosen road they've made for themselves. But there's the younger generation that we need to reach and tell them, yes, we screwed it up, but here's where's the chance where you can definitely make a difference. And I really, really strongly believe that. So that's one of my things, is that even though a child has gone through so many things, horrific stories, I tell them, but look at you. You're here, you're talking about it, you're talking to me about it. Look at how powerful you are. Most grown up people can't even last through that. And here you are just talking about it like it's nothing. So I try to empower them in that way to where they start thinking how powerful they are instead of how weak they are. Because if you think about it, how many of the people out here can go through what some of these children have gone through? Abandonment, they've been abused, they've been sexually abused, they've gone hungry. And I hope that people hear the message that we have the strength, we have the ability to heal ourselves. We just need to get moving. Thank you.